been for you? What do you feel like? How do you feel like? I mean, obviously you're experienced, seasoned. How do you feel like it's going for you?
Pretty good, pretty good. I was, haven't had to punt too much, which has been different this year for me, which I've enjoyed.
Yeah.
I started off pretty hot. Had a few good games. Last game, didn't get the results I would have liked, but it was a big opponent. We were prepared and stuff, just didn't execute on the day. But sometimes that happens. But overall, we've been doing a really good job. My punt teams, they're unreal. They've been doing a great job, working hard, and we up until Georgia, we had -7 return yards.
Yeah.
That's the talent we got running down there, hitting dudes and just having fun. So I think a lot of guys are just enjoying going out there and being on my punt team. So far that aspect's been good, and then we've been kicking field goals. We got young Townsy strolling in now. He's been doing pretty well.
Yeah.
A lot of learning. We had that one rough game, but he bounced back the next week against Georgia, and he's been smoking them ever since. So it's been good to see him bounce back from that. And, just having fun with it, really.
Yeah. What's kind of been your mindset? Older brother mentality for a guy like that. How have you enjoyed that to kind of take him under your wing a little bit?
Yeah, of course. I like to try and speak what I learnt. Obviously it was my freshman year when I got here for COVID and first time playing actual American football and things like that. And so I tried to teach him some of the things that I'd learnt about. I like to say as a specialist we've got to have a goldfish mentality. One lap around the tank and you forget what happened, so you can move on quicker. Because we can't get hung up on one play, because the next play is also very important for us, whether it be an extra point or a field goal or a kickoff or a punt for me. You've got to just be like, that happened, think about it, forget, get to the next one. So I've been trying to drill that into him where it's like, something might not go your way, you've got to just forget about it really quick. We're going to watch the film next week or whatever, so don't worry about what happened, we'll get to it, just focus on the next play.
Yeah.
And so a lot of that happens with me, and so I try to teach him a little bit about that. So
I think it's my first chance to talk to you since then, but the decision to run with the ball, is that your decision? If you see it, you just take off and go?
I'd been looking their looks and what they'd done all week, and I saw the short edge, and I was like, yep, time to go. And it was just unlucky. Justin did too good of a job blocking one guy, so he gave up on the play down the field, so he fell into me, and the guy Luke was blocking just bounced off into the lane. So it was just all a bit of a unlucky thing, because it was there. And the worst part about it is I would do it every time. Seeing that look, I'd go every time. So I don't regret doing it. Take it every time, tuck it under my arm and run. But sometimes you get unlucky, and that was one of those times.
You think you might still have an explosive run or a touchdown under there somewhere?
I wish I could get a touchdown. I want to celebrate. I want to know what it's like.
Yeah. Showing it though, do you think that will help keep teams from maybe coming full blast? Maybe
potentially. Yeah. They little unhinged back there, so they might not know what to expect, because we ran left against Maryland in the bowl game. We've gone right. So it's kind of good to have that variety of we can do everything. So if they try something, we'll probably get around them.
I got you. How have you seen Alex?
Good.
And obviously I saw him in warm-ups in Georgia. He's kicking and doing those things. How tough has it been to watch him have to go through this?
Yeah. I love Alex, and we had such a good season last year together, and then obviously to see him lose a third of his body weight and get to where he was, and then now he's gaining it all back, and he's got to gain the strength and all the kicking and all that. But the best part to see is that he hasn't lost his touch. Even when he was starting to gain weight, he'd go out and kick, and you could just see he still kicks it straight. Though it wasn't very far, he was kicking that thing straight, he'd never forgotten how to do it. And it's just, he's unreal. The ability to bounce back from what he did, and I wanted to help as much as I could, but he's such a strong kid, and he did so much to get back to where he is now, which is unreal. So props to him for that.
Yeah. What about your young guy behind you? Have you seen him punt?
Gabe, he's got a cannon of a leg. So obviously we just got to work on getting him consistent and ready for whatever happens. We're slowly working at that, and he's a great kid. He's funny. He fits in the room really well. He goes out there and nukes them, and we just got to refine a few things. And he's great.
Have you seen Malcolm punt yet?
Malcolm, every practice he tries to get it. Hey, watch this, and then shank one down the middle. He's like, yeah, I averaged 50 yards in high school. I'm like, oh, yeah, that's high school. You know, that's cool, but
Yeah.
it's a little different in the big
I
leagues.
figured he had thrown himself in there.
He keeps trying, but he hasn't hit one good yet, so I'm still waiting.
Yeah. What do you feel like this team has the potential for in the second half?
I mean, I know that the numbers don't, show everything, but like we are so close, and it's a couple plays here or one play here that really set us off, completely differently and stuff like that. But it's just, we've got the talent, we've got the schemes, we've got the coaching behind us. It's just we're missing one or two things that just aren't going our way, and I mean that's the difference. And we saw a lot of that last season as well when we came close to Georgia and Alabama and Ole Miss and all these teams. It's just like you just gotta, forget it all. The first half of this season, build on what we've done, and then just, it's exciting. This team's exciting, and I see a lot of potential. And
Eugene said he feels like if you can get one, then it might unlock things. Does it feel that way?
Oh yeah. Obviously I'm a punter, so I watch a lot, and it's just one thing. We've got great leadership. We've got all the things ready for us. It's just we're missing that one thing. And I don't know offensive plays. I don't know defensive calls, but it's just one little thing that we're missing, and it's. I mean, I'm excited.
Good.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.